episode of the night. Of the stream. This one just gonna go to the end. That one was already an hour long, so... Wow, that one was 16 gigs? Holy shit. How did that one get to be 16 gigs? How's that possible? Like, the rest of them are 6. I guess it's a lot of graphics. Alright, welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube. Let's get back to just another game, Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, for what will probably be the final episode, the last episode of Danganronpa at all. Kinda sad. Well, I guess not at all, because there's still a lot of post-game stuff, but the end of the story. Uh-oh, Kibo's gone nuts. Where's my Kibo voice? If I need it. This is bullshit, by the way.
Kibo?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this part.
Kibo, what's wrong?
That's what I thought. See? They don't want this kind of ending.
My god, Kibo's been hacked.
Games to continue.
Control Alt Kibo.
That is
Override
the
for now.
outside world's decision.
What?
Isn't that right, Kibo?
Yes. My inner voice will not accept an ending without hope or despair. Kibo!
Kibo, get a hold of yourself! That's not possible. The Kibo you see there isn't the one you know.
Oh god, this is gonna suck.
Like I said, you can't defy the audience when you're their surrogate. It's because he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger now.
What do you mean? What's happening to Kibo?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, they took a vote and decided that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
His personality was erased?
How cruel can you guys be? How long are you gonna play with our lives? But that's the decision of the outside world. Don't just end Danganronpa! We supported you! You owe us! That's what they said.
Developers are dicks.
So it doesn't matter how much you fight, you can't change the outside world. Because the outside world still wants Danganronpa. That won't change.
Yes, but I wasn't gonna be a dick about it.
So do you still want to throw your lives away? Even if it changes nothing?
Yes, please.
Kibo!
Kibo!
I can barely control it. Looks like this is the end.
Hey, my voice wasn't that far off.
Don't say that! You survived this far!
I'm sorry. I could not fight with you until the end. But your choice is not wrong. The real enemy is the outside world who is enjoying this killing game. So please, use me to change the world.
Kibo!
Kibo! Stay with us! He's completely erased. That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created. But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him.
know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
Damn it, Kibo, why'd you make this difficult?
I said it's impossible! For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Thanks, Kaido.
You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves and everyone who died.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You fought to survive this killing game. If you die now, it's all over.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died gave us their love, and we changed because of that. If we can inspire change in others,
I'm
then
surrounded
that
by
love
the
will
two
live
people
on.
who love me the most, and they're dead, so...
That love will tear down the wall
Oh
between
no,
fiction
never
and
mind.
reality.
I thought it was next
and it will
to...
live on
I
forever.
thought it was next to Kaede, not Mew. Never mind. Just one of the people then.
That's why I'm gonna change the world. As long as I have their love, I will change it. Even if this whole story is a lie, I will use that lie to change the world.
That's right! We're not gonna just be fiction!
I was talking about Kaido.
Shuichi, you can change this world. Because you're Kaito's sidekick.
There's no way you can persuade them like that!
Oh god, it's rhythm time.
They all love the killing games! They can't get enough Danganronpa!
I'm giving the world what it wants! I won't let hypocrites interfere!
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world. And let them hear me.
Alright, here we go. Settle in, this is gonna be a bitch.
This isn't my Danganronpa! I'm a longtime fan! Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending! Man, this debate is getting wet! I don't like twists like this! This is getting way too messy! This isn't my Danganronpa! I'm a longtime fan! Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending! Man, this debate is getting wet! I don't like twists like this! This is getting way too messy!
Got that backwards.
This isn't my Danganronpa! I'm a longtime fan! Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending! Man, this debate... No way fiction can change the world!
Fiction can change the world.
Fiction has the power to change reality.
I'm not here for a damn lecture! Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying! Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey! Killing games are the best form of
The
entertainment.
killing game is
I won't let
wrong.
you use our lives for entertainment.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Hope.
Oh, this sucks.
Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This
Yeah, it does.
Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! 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 Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair!
Take this personally.
Despair! This ending sucks! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
It's. Oh shit! Yeah, I missed that one. Yeah. All right.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. A pointless death because no one voted is the
It's
worst
not
ending
pointless.
ever.
Our lives
It's
are
not
weapons.
pointless. We're gonna use our lives to change the world.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end? Can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game. I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? Death makes this ending better. What's the point of Danganronpa? What's the point of Danganronpa? What's the point of Danganronpa? Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game. I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. Danganronpa will
We'll
never
end
end.
Danganronpa with our own hands.
Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa.
What just happened?
Kibo?
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever!
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think Hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt! 'Cause that's what the outside world wants to see!
Let's give it everything we've got! Presenting one last voting time!
I wonder what happens if you do vote. I've set my controller down, it's over there. I'm not playing this game anymore. Screw your vote. Probably won't let you.
All right, looks like voting is over. Let's hurry and announce the results.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote. But what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
Give me some hope in humanity.
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi?
She voted for Tsumugi.
If she had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
Bitch.
What?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys. Friends? You've got no right saying that now! I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth. So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts.
She's gonna give us the anime references for the rest of our life.
No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo. So, in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right?
Either way, it's anime for the rest of our whatever.
Him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it! Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words. That's not fair! Are you twisting the rules again? It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless. Well, we already know the outcome, but we should follow protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
Let's go to the big screen! Results. No votes. Class trial, all rise. What'd we end up with? So I gotta be somewhere, I'm not surprised. Yep. Right there. Always a B. Always one ruining my perfect A's. Oh well. At least I got coins. Yes! Oh no, I gotta voice things. Right?
Why?
All 5 people abstained from voting?
What did you say?
What's going on? Didn't Kibo vote? I'm relieved.
It can't be.
Why is this? What is this?
Okay,
The world has changed.
What?
Huh?
that's true.
If Kibo refused to vote, that means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected this killing game.
What is that?
What? Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that.
Why?
Hold on, is that really okay? Danganronpa is going to end? This killing game full of tense standoffs and backstabbings among friends?
Stop!
It's just gonna end abruptly with season 53? Is that really okay? Nope, they're tuning out.
What?
Huh?
No.
Your words can't reach them anymore.
That's it!
You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. It really is the end, isn't it? So, what are we gonna do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments.
No, no.
What a half-assed ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa.
Yeah.
No, it needs to end with a punishment, at the very least. I see.
Hey,
Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people will just want another killing game, so...
That's true.
So the only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves. Got it. So let's just get it over with. It's gonna end with everyone being annihilated? I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
yes.
I need to set this up again. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'll do it. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is what the outside world wants.
I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons, and now it's all over. Well, that's fine. If this is a world without killing games now,
No.
I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. I guess this is it for us. No survivors. That's kind of a bummer.
It's okay.
But now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
Okay.
Yeah, there is. Come on, everyone. We should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end.
Because
If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. Those lies, they changed the world. How old are you, bitch? Even if we are just fictional characters someone made up. No, I think she means Samugi.
that's it.
We were able to change the world.
All right.
You're right. I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy. It even failed right at the end.
So I should be able to hold my head up high.
As a cosplay cat criminal, right?
Huh?
A cosplay cat criminal?
Everyone!
Very well, let's begin. Or rather, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world.
Game over. Tsumugi, Shuichi, Himiko, and Maki will receive punishment. Time to destroy the Ultimate Academy. And that seems to be it for Danganronpa. These are interesting cast credits considering that they are talking about the characters and not the actual voice actresses and actors themselves and all the other stuff. So I'm not sure if I should give my final thoughts quite yet. I do want to say that Tsumugi's line at the very end where she says her imitation was such a flawless copy that it even failed right at the end. Here's the thing that gives people like hope that everything was a trick, is that Tsumugi is cosplaying and copying people, which means that there had to be an original. There had to be an original Junko for her to cosplay and copy, is the way that this argument goes. The fact that she says she was copying the original means that she was channeling Junko to try to bring despair, and that's why she like revealed everything, like all their memories were fake and they've got nowhere to go back to, and why not just stay here and live in the world of Danganronpa forever because it's what the world wants. The only thing that she was really trying to do was bring them despair, just like Junko would want. And there's the cos box. Oh, now we're getting the real credits. So basically, yeah, the thought is she seems to be actually copying Junko from Danganronpa 1, which kind of leads me to think that sure, there was in this universe, in this game, there was a Danganronpa show that went for 53 seasons, but the first 2 or 3 seasons might have probably were actually based on the events that happened in Hope Speak Academy, probably dramatized and made into a popular anime and then video games and then created into its own killing game, is the way that I kind of like to think of it. Like the characters were based on quote unquote real people, so you know, it's nice to think of it that way. Like that way the story's not completely ruined, because a lot of people were very upset because I mean, you get attached to these characters as you play them after 3 or 4 games, like Kaede and Chiaki and you know, everybody that you spent years playing. I mean, this series has been around for 10 years. Like, people didn't want to think that, like, oh hey, these characters, we're just gonna throw them all away and say that all these stories were fake, even though, you know, obviously these are fictional games. You wanted to think that they were real. No, they're fake. So it's like, you know, she's not only trying to bring despair to the people who are in the killing game, but despair to the audience as well, and she's trying to copy what Junko would do. Unfortunately, a lot of people really don't like this ending, and I can kind of see what they were doing. They really wanted to bring Danganronpa to a close out the series, looking for a way to do it properly. I think they missed the mark slightly. I think they underestimated the reaction that people would have. Imagine if DR was real. Oh my god. I might volunteer for it if DR was real. I think they underestimated the effect that ending would have on people, and I feel like they did leave themselves enough wiggle room where there may be a V4 someday. Maybe. I really hope that there is. A lot of people with the 10-year anniversary were really hoping they were going to announce for another Danganronpa game, but really? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Overall though, like, it's the end of an era for this channel. This was the last Danganronpa game as far as I know. as far as we can expect for the near future. It's kind of sad. We've gone through all 4 games. Don't know if there's going to be a 5th. It was all simulation. Historically gets a better... Yeah, it does. And that's why I think they tried to give enough wiggle room where people could interpret it that, you know, Tsumugi was lying the entire time. I just think, like, honestly, if they had ended with the trial... If they had ended with the trial the way it was in Chapter 5, I think it would have been a better ending. I think a lot of people would have been more satisfied with that ending. Obtained the new theme, Danganronpa 53. This is obviously for a monopad. We'll show that off another time, because I do want to do some of the post-game stuff. I want to show some of the post-game stuff over the next few weeks, so we're not quite done with Danganronpa yet. Team Danganronpa employee badge. And the variety cushion. Some of this is going to be unlocking the extra game modes I want to show off. To each their own roulette. Easter egg. The executions won't work that well. True. You must save the game before you can use the clear data bonus. I strongly recommend that you save the game. Alright, I'll save the fucking game. I'll save it here. Believe there is... I'm pressing buttons. Unless my controller died. My controller died. Or maybe it didn't. What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
somehow.
I can press buttons. Good. It's almost dead.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone help me out.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm saved.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive?
Some are really, yeah.
I wonder...
The killing game is over. The class trials are over. And the fictional world is over. So then, where are we? Another fictional world after the fiction has ended? What's left for us here? Everyone's killing game closing ceremony. The Truman Show. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continue to hope. And they continue to torture us. The outside world. 53 times hope moved forward. 53 times the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived. And that's the truth. Okay.
It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey,
But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it. There won't be a V4, but they could go backwards. Yeah, they could. I mean, I just wouldn't mind more Danganronpa games. I mean, Spike Chunsoft makes other visual novel games that we'll be playing. That's like their big thing, and I'm looking forward to those too. But got a special place for Danganronpa.
You're right.
Kibo probably saved us. He made sure we didn't die.
why?
But why would he do that? There's no point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters. Did Kibo save us because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
No.
Or even if... Jesus, please, a female option. And don't kill it this time. Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted.
Eh?
For us to live.
Okay,
That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on, everyone. Let's head outside with confidence.
remember,
The outside world is waiting.
Hmm.
To the outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is. A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair? That's what Tsumugi said, right?
you're right.
Yeah, if she wasn't lying.
Eh?
It might be a lie.
Because
Remember the last thing Tsumugi said? My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end. So I should be able to hold up my head high as a cosplay cat criminal, right?
if I remember correctly,
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
What?
What does that mean? What indeed?
What did you say?
What? You don't know?
but
Well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the Remnants of Despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey,
So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction?
What did you say?
What? A surprise ending?
no.
No, I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she's telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
What?
What do you mean that?
That's
What Tsumugi showed us, the way we were when we first arrived.
Huh?
What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates.
huh?
Ultimates? Really?
So,
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are
Oh yeah, get ready. Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game?
Could it be?
You mean we were selected?
All right.
We got picked? Really? Alright. Oh, really? I'm selected for it too?
But
I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this.
Hmm.
We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we?
if I remember correctly,
That's what Tsumugi said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. I don't really have any logic behind that.
What?
Lanakaito's hunches, huh?
what's the point?
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we all applied to the academy, right?
okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But we can't check. So in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't.
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or... maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or... or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies.
Hmm.
Well, if we can get out from here, we'll know for sure.
But
Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies.
Eh?
What do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction,
remember,
it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some kind of truth.
aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles. But those things changed us, and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or a lie, just what it leads to.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I believe.
we stand with 1 foot in fiction and 1 foot in reality.
Kokishi was right all along, and yeah, she might have lied about the interview tapes or have made them up. I mean, there's a lot of ways to interpret this ending.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over.
Nobody's gonna feed us anymore. We have to leave. Do you remember the lie or the real self? Interesting question.
We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah, let's go. We'll see what this world gained and what it lost, and all the rest. Let's find out together.
To the other side of this world, to the other side of fiction. Let's find out together. It's an interesting philosophical question. I don't know. It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure even now, even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus the story lives on. Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? If it was able to change even the smallest thing, then the story isn't over. The end. Well, the story may not be over. We'll find out if they ever make another game. But the stream certainly is. We will be doing some of the extra modes next week. I will show them off. We still got a few things that I want to look at in this game. But, oh my god. I guess now I'll drop the mute, Kiri in the out. You can, whatever you want to do has fun. I mean, whatever lets you have fun. But, thank you, everyone, for staying up so late. Wow, this was an 8.5-hour stream. Are you serious? I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys wanted to see this all in one night. And yeah, you guys have a good weekend. We'll be picking up Monday, 5 a.m. Yeah, you go to bed. We'll be picking up Monday with some more Resident Evil, because I want to do some New Game Plus there. And then it is Persona 5 on Wednesday, and it is, for those of you who follow Eric, it is more Breath of the Wild tomorrow night at 6. But anyway, y'all get the hell out of here. Go to bed. Bye.